vote as Nebraskans get the chance to make their voices heard. The presidential race may be what's drawing many people to the polls, but people in Papillion are making it a point to vote on something else this primary.
Jessica Gill joins us live to tell us what that is. Jessica?
That would be a bond issue, John and Lena, regarding Parks and Recreation right here in Papillion. A half-cent sales tax increase would provide the city of Papillion with a new rec center replacing the old one, and that's not all.
Things were steady at Papillion precincts as dozens of people came out to vote yes on a half-cent sales tax increase. Now, normally any kind of tax increase is typically frowned upon, but in this case,
I think it's acceptable.
That's because the increase would fund a new community center, something quite a few voters say is needed.
I go there for some line dancing sometimes, and it's a very small place. There's not a lot of room there, so it would be nice to have a bigger facility.
And according to the mayor, that's only the start of it. He says,
be it baseball or soccer, the people of Papillion have made it clear they want more fields in the city.
Even 15, 16 years ago when our younger daughter played, it was always hard to find fields for soccer and softball.
I have a high schooler, a junior high, and an elementary kid. So we've got busy children. Being outside is important.
And when it comes to that half-cent increase on sales and use tax, well, according to the mayor, at least it's not a hike in property taxes.
If we build a sports field, well, half of those people are the opposing team are coming into town. What are they doing? They're going to the restaurants, they're going shopping. So other people help fund the project as well.
The mayor says these parks and recreation projects have technically been in the works since 2003. He says he has yet to be met with much opposition regarding the sales tax increase, so he's fairly confident that it will indeed pass.
Jessica, if it does pass, what about a timeline for when the center might be completed?
It could be as early 2018, John, but again, keep in mind that's if it passes.
All right, thank you. Jessica Gill reporting.